Yeah, I'll start. Yeah. Zach, fifth straight with this team. What does that mean? I mean, to you guys, obviously, to get here.
It's exciting, obviously. Proud. You know, it takes a lot of work to get to the Grey Cup. Obviously, we need to finish the deal and win the game. We've come up short the last two seasons rather. That's no secret. But really proud of the group. Brought a lot of core guys back, obviously. Had more younger guys than we were used to this season, and those guys have really bought in and done a great job of doing things the way that we do things here. But it's just a testament, I think, to the locker room. It's been a great ride, obviously, but all that matters is winning the final one.
Yeah, for sure, but the way here, I mean, it hasn't been a straight line, obviously. Injuries, starting out 0-4, 2-6 at one point. How do you guys? I mean, does it mean more, given how the road to get here?
I don't think so. I mean, we've had seasons, obviously, where we started 11-1 and whatever the records were and clinched early. Whether you win or you lose that last one, the thing that we always the guys that I talk to, it's so hard to get there. There's so much work that's put into it, dating back to February, to January, whenever you start your training, watching tape in the off season, leading into training camp, getting to know your new teammates, reacquainting yourself with old friends, all that stuff. It's just such a journey. It's such a process. It's so much fun, but it's just so difficult. I think I said on day 4 in here to you guys, they're all difficult. They're all hard to get to, right? So you got to enjoy it. I told the guys before the game, like, just take a look around and enjoy this moment, because not everybody gets to do this. Mm-hmm. That being said, though, let's get after it.
Kenny, you have a career night here in many ways here. Is that the kind of night that you kind of dream about, or like what was it about tonight here?
What was it about tonight? It was just, another game, to be honest. I don't go into any games thinking that, tonight's the night or this is the West Final or anything. I've been playing this game since I'm 5 years old, so, nothing doesn't faze me. I got the best locker room. I got the best quarterback, and we put in work, man. We prepare like no other. And, today was just a regular night, man. We just back at the office, man, doing what I love to do. I've been saying it, man. God put me on this earth to play some football, and I'm going to do that to the best of my ability, man. And, man, just shout out to the teammates, man. Shout out to the locker room again, because I can't do it with them guys. I can't do it with him right here, man. So it ain't about me. It's about us.
Did it really feel regular before the game?
Regular.
Yeah?
Regular, bro. Regular.
Yeah? All right.
Regular.
I
was turned up. I was turned up now. No, but hey, like when I know I'm in that mode, man, I just come in. It's just like
I could just see you.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm just ready to get after it, man. Hey.
All right. Well, do you get like? I mean, this isn't the first time that you've shown out in a playoff game. I mean, you have had good playoff games in your career. Is there something about these games? I mean, you hear all the time big players show up in big games. Is there something about these games for you that?
Man, to the ultimate competitor, I feel like every game's a game, man. Every game could be your last game, man. So why wait for a playoff game? You know what I mean? For me, this season has been a crazy ride. Missed the first 8 to 9 games with a broken arm. Come back, got to knock the dust off, knock the rust off, and get straight to work, man. And it ain't about the game, man. It ain't about the game. It's about what we do within the week to prepare everything that we got to do for one another, to really succeed, to really move the ball up and down the field. And this week, man, the game, we was just locked in. So, yeah.
Zach, is this offense better? I know that you got Dembski involved. You got, obviously Brady was rolling as well. But is this offense better when Kenny is rolling? Because you guys have been putting up more and more points down the stretch.
Yes. And
Kenny has been a big part of that down the stretch. Is that a coincidence?
No. We do a play sheet every week, and I write on there, get Kenny going. However we have to do it, get him the ball.
That's love.
Can I say one thing before we continue on? And I wanted to say this before we walked in. I wanted to say condolences to Ted Wyman's family. All of you who have worked with Ted for so long. We talked about it earlier in the week, Judy, and we heard about it during game time today. And Ted was one of the first people that I met here in Winnipeg, and I can remember dealing with over the years. Just such a familiar face and easy person to talk to, as you guys all know. So we wanted to send our condolences to his family and to everybody in here who spent so much time with him. And we thought about him all season long, and it's just, I honestly didn't find out until before the coin toss.
For real.
So condolences, and we're praying, for Ted's family.
Sorry, we're just going to limit everyone to one question and a single follow-up. Jeff, please.
Okay. Okay, one question like that. Zach, I'm wondering for you, was the whole game plan to come out firing? Did you want to move the ball downfield? And I'm wondering for you personally, I know you're probably not going to lean into this question, but for the season you had, I mean, was it a bit of a statement game? Do you feel like it was a statement game for you for the offense? A bit of a message? Like, I just feel like this kind of game was getting to this point. This offense was.
I don't think so. I mean, really, at this point, it doesn't matter. Like, what matters is next week. We always have a game plan that's formulated, to kind of attack, to attack, what they're giving us, what they're not giving us. Had a good idea of how they were going to play us all night long, and I think they played even more zone than we expected. I don't think there was a snap of man until the end there, cover zero, a lot of that, and then not even any match either. So had a good plan. The guys, worked diligently all week long to understand it. The one that still frustrates me is there in the beginning of the fourth, could have extended it to 3 scores. Nick read it correctly. I didn't read it right, and we could have got to about 3rd and 3, and Sergio probably would have made the field goal there, but we had to punt. So we've got to clean some stuff up. But, yeah, I mean, we always have, plays in the game plan to take advantage of. I thought it was a great call early on by Buck. I think your first touchdown, the double post kind of over there. And your 2nd and 2, tendencies to run the ball there, get it to 3rd and 1 and bring Terry in. But trusted us to make a play. Offensive line did a great job blocking up front, and just got in the vicinity of this dude. I didn't see it, so.
Hey, man, you just got to put it up, man.
I'm a real breaker. I heard you address the team. You don't often talk. A lot of guys said you address the team before the game.
Talk all the time.
Well, you don't have speeches, though. You talk, for
We
sure.
got so many speech givers.
Exactly. So what did you say?
Orators.
When you speak, people listen. Apparently you address the team.
Yeah.
Share the message or?
Just kind of what I echoed here earlier. Just again, we're not, we're lucky to be, not lucky. Not everybody gets to be in this position. And just kind of share that we were made to be in this position, and a lot of curse words, stuff like that. So.
Zach, your offensive line has had some ups and downs this season. Tonight, best game of the year from them, would you say?
Obviously, you got to watch the tape. Ups and downs. I wouldn't say that. Obviously, there's been some games where there were some sacks involved, and I took credit for a lot of those after a lot of those games. Sometimes I hold the ball for too long and try to make too many things happen. I thought they took it personal, as they do every week, but took it personal to really set the tone. In the run game, in the pass game. Again, they did a great job. That front over there. I know we're playing Toronto, right? Them in Toronto, probably the 2 best fronts that we see all season long. So it was a great performance by those guys, as I typically think about them anyways. We're gonna have our hands full next week, obviously, but can't say enough about just their preparation, not just this week, but just so much leadership that comes from that room, and our offense really feeds off them.
That was going to be my follow-up. I know that you still got to celebrate tonight, all that, but you have played Toronto twice. I'm curious if you could both give us just a quick kind of scouting report on what you've seen from them, the 2 meetings you guys have had.
To me, it's just they're unbelievable front four. I think they do a really good job of mixing and matching on the back end, and getting lined up and taking easy throws away. Tons of talent, right? So it's going to be a great challenge.
Last question, Judy.
Yeah, you haven't had a lot of time to think about Toronto, but Chad Kelly has a suspected broken ankle, as part of the quarterback, brotherhood. His team's going to the Grey Cup, and it looks like he's not playing. Your thoughts on that?
Injuries are tough. They're part of the game, obviously, but you never want to see anybody get injured. Our focus, though, as offensive players, is on the defense. So.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.